I'm in the National Emergency Management Office. I've just been for a drive around the CBD. It's difficult to get further out of town. Extreme amount of damage. A lot of the older buildings, sort of heritage buildings in the town have been severely damaged or destroyed.
The churches that people sheltered in last night, do we know if they were okay?
Yeah, we monitored the people in the evacuation centres all through the night, and yes, they are okay. I think the last count we had about 800 families were sheltering in evacuation centres. They're the ones that we could get contact with. Some of the other evacuation centres, we don't know the numbers.
The state of the cyclone at the moment, has it moved through?
Yes, it has, yeah. At 3:30 this morning, it was about 30 kilometres south-southeast of us.
What was it like in the middle of it all?
Mate, I've been doing disaster responses for 30 years, and I was frightened.
Were you in danger? Were at the centre?
Well, we were in our office. We manned our office. We got an emergency operations centre in the National Emergency Management Office, and we manned that all night. We had about 20 personnel in here on the third floor of one of the strongest buildings in Nuku'alofa, and it was shaking, and it was continuously battered by debris from flying roofs and that sort of thing.
So what would your assessment be? It'll be a while before you can get to all the outlying villages, presumably, and get a real assessment of how bad this thing's been.
Oh, we've started. His Majesty's Armed Forces at about 2 o'clock this morning started clearing the major arterial roads from the hospital. We started at the hospital so that if need be, people could get to the hospital, and there's been a number of injuries, and one lady in labour that had to be rushed there this morning. So we're clearing that road first, and now our assessment teams are here with us. They're ready to start going, but it is still a little dangerous. The winds are still quite high. There's still tin flying around, and sadly there's so many people out looking at the damage.
And power's off, water's a problem?
Power will not be on for days, I wouldn't think, and probably likewise with water. A lot of people have had water in tanks. Those tanks have been badly damaged, or some of them have blown over. So water probably will be an issue as well.
Any assessment as to how much it'll cost, how long it will take, or way too early still?
It is way too early, but I'd say probably at least in the tens to 20s millions.